Good morning.
Morning. Afternoon for some of us.
Yeah. Welcome to another Sunday live stream. So far, it's just me and Steve. Todd is on, but he's having issues. He's right now on his cell phone. He's getting a hammer to beat his laptop in submission, I believe.
Again?
True. That's a true story.
And for those of you that are late risers like Todd, I already streamed once this morning. I did some more work on the Samba van. And today I'll be working on the more work on the little boat. My wife and I now call this the little boat because I have a big boat that I just got off of eBay coming from Oakry that I really can't wait to get to, but it's going to be at least a year because this is the year of finishing builds. So let me run through the chat. Jillian said, good evening, everybody. Good evening, Jilly. Eric said he's late again. I yelled at Eric, get in here. Alex is here. Good evening, Alex. And I said to Eric, he's always late to the party. Uh-oh, looks like Todd might be coming in, actually making it in on the laptop. Alex said hi to, actually said bye to me, Steve, and Todd. Todd, you're here. And that's got the chat caught up. Todd is here, but Todd is muted. Actually, he's double muted. So I'm going to
black screen.
I'm showing a Knight Rider.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, that's me.
Yep. Oh, you're showing a black screen? I thought that was Todd. So what
No, it's Todd showing on me. Todd showing a black screen. I said, right now I'm big.
Yeah, I just bigged you. So I can say what you're working on.
I am still working on my Haunted Manor organist.
Cool. It's one of them slowly.
More done today.
Slowly but surely. So you still showing a black screen
for Todd?
Well, it's weird. The audio works on my phone. It's not working on here. This is working. You know, this computer did a Windows update, and it's like the worst thing that ever could have happened.
I said that before we started streaming. That's the worst thing you can ever do to a computer is install Windows. Eric says he loves your shirt, Steve. I do too. And before we came on, I said apparently Steve's logo on his shirt is the same size, represents the size of his shop because it's huge. So obviously you're working on Knight Rider today.
I can't believe I lost them.
Oh, that's funny. Sorry about that, Todd. I just looked up and I saw that my logo is right across your face. There we go. So, Todd, it's kind of interesting because I just tried to unmute you and it says that you've muted yourself.
Dude, I don't know what this is doing.
And now your computer just went away. It says, I hate you.
I'm telling you, this thing is freaking out.
Oh, I had 2 sideshow boxes here.
So it's kind of funny, Todd, because it's always you and Ian who have the most computer problems.
I know.
And you guys are the computer guys.
I know. Don't add that to the stream yet because I think it's going to feed back. Give me a second here.
Okay, well, it had speaker, but then it went away. Are you there, Todd?
There he goes.
Let's try this. That work?
Oh yeah, now you sound normal.
Now I sound normal. Back on my boom cam or my boom mic. This, dude, telling you, this thing did some big Windows update, and then it's just been garbage ever since.
10 or 11.
11.
And that's why I'm very happy that both of my computers, or neither of my computers, let me put it that way, are eligible for Windows 11.
I like 11.
You know, I honestly don't have any problem with 11, but now I do.
I have not been happy with Windows since Windows 8 said your computer, your $1,000 computer is going to act like a $200 cell phone.
Okay. Where are we at here?
Okay, I'm here in Illinois. You're in Phoenix. I'm not sure what state Steve's in.
Pennsylvania.
You know what?
Eastern Pennsylvania.
And Kenneth is in Georgia.
Kenneth is in Georgia.
It's been on my mind.
Alex says he loves 11 too. Like I said, I have not yet experienced 11. I am happy with everything works well for me, so I'm happy with what I got.
The thing that I like the most about 11 is when you open up the file manager, they have tabs now.
That sounds really good, actually.
So now I don't have to have 1,000 different, windows open with files, because depending on what I'm working on, I can have them all in just one window and just switch tabs.
Well, I do have to say that ruins all my fun at work, because there are times I get things going on multiple windows, and I've actually counted up, and I've had upwards of 25 windows open at the same time.
Sound like the people at my place. Usually, though, it's all Outlook. Just 25 instances of Outlook.
Oh no, just one instance of Outlook and 20 or more windows of spreadsheets and other things I'm working on.
I can't believe I lost these.
How you doing, Mark? And both Alex and Eric have said, if it ain't broke, fix it till it is. Actually, Alex said, not broke, don't fix it. And Eric wants to fix it until it is broke. How's it going, Gordon? I'm not sure how much I'm going to try and actually narrow these pegs down to where they fit inside the bottom of the boat. I should mute that because I'm sure that is very loud.
Oh, okay. Oh God, more hoses. Just what I wanted to see.
You saw what I did with the hoses / wires on the Rootmaster a couple of streams ago. They were in the way, and I just ripped them out because I was like, Never going to see him.
I know. Well, the problem is that in
You're sure they're not in here? Here they are.
That's
in
not them.
28, 29,
This?
No, that's a
these
clown. I got
cases,
fixed off my desk.
the instructions are wrong,
Oh, that's awesome.
and they use the same hose like 3 times. They connect to the same. They connect to the same thing a couple different times. I'm like, just
Which is what these are for.
it's not right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Build it, kill it, build again differently, repeat.
Excuse
And,
me.
Todd is a genius and Eric is wise. Very good call there, Mark. Very good call. Eric's garage door. All we have to say about Eric. I want to say,
What do you say?
I'm hoping the garage door is not being. I think Eric is still opening and closing that garage door. Tell me you're not opening and closing that garage door still, Eric.
Well, I thought didn't he say he was going to duct tape that stuff?
I don't think that's a good move on this part.
That split beam and the broken spring, and
I do know that they're planning on having the door replaced soon. The sooner the better. Marcy said that Eric is a nut and he needs to get a pro dude. He's going to. He's actually having it professionally replaced. It's just not yet. And he said, yes, they use it.
I hope they don't stand underneath it when they're using it.
No, actually, if they do have anything underneath, hopefully it's not anything important that they need, like, I don't know, Eric.
No, his head's bulletproof now.
That's true. Actually, his spine's bulletproof. But you're right, his head full of rocks, it's probably bulletproof too. Is this too loud, what I'm doing?
You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you sound fine.
I know that sometimes sanding comes across really obnoxious. Apparently, Donnie is either wiped out from working yesterday, wiped out from playing D&D, or wiped out from having to run the stream on Friday when nobody else showed up.
I was sleeping.
Yeah.
Where were you, Steve?
Not on a Friday.
Yeah.
I think we were sleeping too.
See?
I was upstairs relaxing. Donnie was the only one. Donnie and Gilly were the only ones that are able to start the stream that showed up, and they both showed up late.
We went home in the afternoon to catch a nap before the stream, and that's all she wrote.
Good morning, Katrina, or good afternoon, actually.
Good morning. How are you?
I am fantastic. How about you?
Fantabulous.
That's good.
I think
Like,
you made that word up.
I think she did too, but it's a cool word. And like I always like to say, it's always a good day to be me.
We can't make words up.
We can
You
make
make
up
up all
all
the
the
words
words
you
we
want.
want.
Yep.
By the way, I have to say, Eric, you streamed right after my stream this morning, after I got done with the VW. And I was watching, and suddenly it was gone. Didn't say a thing during the entire stream, and you just disappeared.
What happened?
He was streaming Red Dead Redemption,
Yeah.
and when he got done, he just got done and shut it off. Didn't say anything during the entire stream. I was like, "What the hell, man?"
So he just streamed the game and then turn it off.
Yep.
Okay.
No warning. Was just all of a sudden it said that, gave the indication that it was disconnected.
Professional streamer.
Yes. Almost as good as you and I were yesterday.
Ha.
Time I
Start
get set
the
up.
stream, no intro, realize it, and start the intro after we talk about it.
Yes.
That's
what I get letting you start. That's what I get letting you start the stream. I should just do it for you.
Yep.
Just have to keep you away from the buttons is all.
Oh yeah. I mean, like that big orange one right now. I only hit that one once. I think the only one of us that hasn't hit it. I think there's two of us actually. I think Donnie didn't. No, did Donnie ever?
Donnie
hit it?
did it.
Okay.
Yep.
And I think Eric
Gilly
may
hadn't
have
done it, but I think Gilly's the first one. That first time he ever had to push any of the buttons was Friday, and he didn't run the outro, but that's okay. He did the intro, so I'm happy with that. He did it right. Well, Donnie did the intro. Gilly did the outro.
So Todd, are you gonna do the Ecto start to finish, or you already have one started, don't you?
No, I already have one started. It's through issue 90. 90? Yeah, 90.
Eric claims that he's never killed a stream. Of course, on the other hand, you have to be on the stream to be able to kill it.
Whoa.
Now, I just looked them up to roughly 106 because I was waiting for them to finally come out with the replacement door that they never did before they went out of business.
Oh my God.
What'd you do?
I didn't even touch it, and it just blue screened all by itself. You asked about the Ecto. I finished through stage 90, so I will pick it up from there.
I finished up through 106, I believe.
You know, I've had. Well, I didn't get the right door because in 107 the replacement door was supposed to come, the right front door with the no mirror.
Yep.
And I had 2 or 3 different people online that were selling them, and every single person scammed me.
Really?
Yep. There's one guy that's been saying he'll send it, and it's been since August.
Wow. Did you actually send him money?
Sent them both money.
Did you get money back yet?
Nope. One guy, I told him, I said, if you're not going to send it, just send me my $20. And then he blocked me.
What was that you ordered?
Some guy said he had a replacement door, the replacement door from issue 91.
Oh, for what, the Knight Rider?
Yeah. No, for the Ecto.
Oh, the Ecto.
So did you send it via PayPal or?
Well, yeah, they were PayPal, but they're like, hey, I don't want to pay the fees. Can you make it friends and family? So you can't get it back. I mean, it's only $20, but what ticks me off is how long they just jack me around. I'm like, do I really? Just seriously, do it or don't do it.
Yeah. Always. Unless it's like, if I was sending you money, I would do friends and family.
Yep.
But somebody I don't know, It's one of the first things you learn about PayPal, Todd. What are you?
Oh, I know. If it was a high amount of money, it was $20. But if it was, 300 or something like that, then yeah.
Marcy says you should report it anyway. And I don't know how well that would work because I've been scammed before on YouTube. And like you said, it was for $20, or not YouTube, but on PayPal, but it was for $20 because when I reached out and said, dude, you ever going to send this thing? They sent me something completely different from what I bought. And when PayPal saw that a package was delivered, they said, okay, we're done. That is true. Marcy said that if they did it to more than one person, it would help. They can trace it and then probably boot that person from PayPal. That should be good enough. I'm actually at the point of mounting this boat. I'm going to see how just putting a dot of super glue on top there works. At $150, it's a criminal offense. I say we should start a GoFundMe for Todd and buy him a real computer.
We should do what?
We should start a GoFundMe and buy you a real computer instead of that laptop for your build room.
I have a real computer. I have another one I could haul in here if I needed to.
That's what's unfortunate is that my wife, when I first started doing a lot of YouTube, she bought me, without me knowing it, a separate computer specifically built for videoing. Trying to figure out the best way to glue this thing on here.
All right, let's try this again.
I see video and sound, just not joined yet. I can't do anything right now.
Let's try that. Oh God. All right, let's see how long this lasts.
I will tell you that somebody mentioned earlier that YouTube was kind of crappy, and actually the audio when we were playing the intro was kind of weird. So I think they might be doing something to StreamYard today, doing some sort of upgrade.
You know what disappeared is the second.
Oh, we got to turn those back on. I turned those off for Buckstream.
Oh, I didn't know that was an option.
Yeah, no, it's up in brand. You just got to turn the headlines back on.
There we go.
I turned them off because for Buckstream, it already says Buckman's Model Media at the top, so he doesn't really need. It was just taking up room on his screen, you know.
Yeah, makes sense. Marcy says that other friends have had YouTube issues earlier today. I haven't had any. I haven't had the chance to do anything on YouTube other than stream today, so I don't know. Is this going to be stable? I don't know. It's on there, just is it going to stay? I bet you it would be better if you showed up, Eric. Said great stream so far, guys. Love it. Good job. Would you agree, Todd? It would probably be better if he showed up.
What? It's always better when Eric's here.
Yeah. That way we have somebody to run the chat. Actually, before I glue the boat to the stand, well, there we go. And it wasn't the glue that gave up, it was the paint. But I need to get white paint. Where's the white paint? It's over there. I know.
Oh.
Maybe it's a sign that I should have just stayed in bed today.
I think you're looking for an excuse.
Nah.
Always. Of course, poor Todd doesn't play daylight savings time, and so it's an hour earlier than it used to be for him.
Yeah, getting up at 10:40, that's okay. Getting up at 9:40? Woo! On a Sunday? Woo! That's not right.
Half the day's gone by then.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, Todd. Yesterday, I slept in till 9:40, and I haven't done that for years. Almost didn't know what to do with myself. It's kind of funny. Yesterday, Andrea and I, after I bought the Endurance, watched all of the professional build videos that Oakley has posted. And she sat there and she was like, I don't like the way they're doing that. And by the end of the video, she's like, I like the way they're doing that. I will be right back because the brush toilet is empty right now.
Am I the only one that thought that means he's just going to go fill the bathroom?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Seriously, I had a bag of screws here. Where'd they go?
The screws are right over there, Todd.
They were right over there on the floor.
By the way, brush toilet was empty.
Did you fill it?
Yes.
Well, then, you know what? There you go.
I filled the reservoir and emptied the bottom of it. Now, here's the fun part. Come on. It's the first time it's done that.
I was going to say, where's Ian? But he's redneck today, isn't he?
Yep. He's out wearing his long johns at the racetrack.
Excuse me. Ice cream.
Someone's singing ice cream.
Yeah.
No, that was my roommate singing "Hi Stream." So he was saying hi to you guys.
Oh, I thought it was ice cream too. I got all excited.
Who brought the ice cream?
Exactly.
That's what I need. Glue's not dry. That's too big.
So, Todd, what were you planning for Monday after the show?
Oh, I don't know. You know, it was originally the whole reason I was going to stay through Monday was because Wayne and I were going to go do something. We were going to go do like a like a steamboat cruise or, you know, like a whiskey trip or, you know, something like that you can do around there, bourbon, whatever. But then I guess they changed his Delta changed his flights on him. So now he leaves at like 10:45 in the morning. And I don't even want to mess with all my reservations and stuff that I did. Just screw it. So now I don't have anything to do. You and I are hanging out.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Then
Little
what are
did
we
you know.
doing? I thought you were going for a riverboat cruise or something.
I'm still up for it.
I didn't even know they had a riverboat cruise.
Yeah,
They
I didn't
do.
know they had a river.
It's a steamboat cruise.
In Louisville?
Exactly.
Maybe
How
it's like a
close is
little
it?
inflatable raft and you go around a lazy river. That's what they call it.
Oh.
I don't know. I gotta grab a drink.
I guess the Ohio River does run right through Louisville.
I mean, there's
River. Okay.
there's not much else to do. I mean, you can go to the Slugger Museum. I don't really care about that.
The what?
The Louisville Sluggers.
Oh.
Yeah, across the street is the track. Are the ponies running? Was it Churchill Downs, I think?
Is that there?
It's right across the street. Well, not right across the street. It's down around the corner, kind of. There's a convention center across the street where all I guess their concerts are held.
Oh.
Shoot.
Follow the directions.
Why would you want to do that? That's new for you. Buck, you're all done the diorama?
Pardon?
You're all done the diorama?
I'm not done with it. It's just that I alternate between the longboat and the diorama,
Ah.
both of which are really close, kind of, to being done.
Oh.
They look close, but there's still a ton of stuff to do on both. Oh, yay. I love it.
Finishing touches.
Yeah.
That.
This is going to be interesting because I just broke a bit inside the dowel.
Sounds like fun.
Oh, yeah. It's a problem with using these really small bits. Ow! Mother. Must be modeling. I'm bleeding. So the
It took
easier
so
way to
long to go through all these issues because of these stupid hoses. Try to decipher what fan home D'Agostini was trying to do when they described which hoses to use where. And I had to do it by the names of the hose. Like they had one called the positive battery cable that was connected to the fuel filter. And then they had another line that was called the fuel line that was connected to the negative battery terminal. I'm like, okay, I don't think you know what you're doing. I think you're on crack. You need to lay off the cocaine.
But don't you feel like you accomplished something then after you do all those hoses?
Oh, I don't know about that.
And I agree with Marcy that most people do have multiple projects going, but most people are not as insane as I am and have 14 projects going. Many of those projects.
I have quite a few.
Many of those projects for almost a decade. Actually, one or two of them might be over a decade.
I don't have the space for that.
Yeah, just put them back in the box.
Oh, then I'll never go back to them.
Exactly.
That's how you got here, right?
Yep. Oh, wow. She's got at least a dozen plus 2 dioramas.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was there.
That's
I was
a lot.
at 18 at one point. Now I'm down to 14. I figured that out yesterday.
Well, that's pretty good. 4. That's pretty good.
No, not 4, 14.
No, I mean, you're down by 4.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a big accomplishment.
Lee's got 15 on the go with his builds. Of course, 4 of those are I'm cheating because they're part work builds.
Is that cheating, really?
I don't think so.
I mean, you're still working on a project.
You're still building something.
Yeah.
That's true.
And depending on who does the part work, you're still modifying.
Yeah.
Today is not a good day. That's the second time. I must be modeling. Must be modeling. I am bleeding.
Don't pick up any heavy machinery.
Ah.
I hear you there.
Yeah, well,
That one actually may require me to do something about it.
First aid kit needed.
Nah, just a piece of tape.
Super glue worked real good.
There you go.
yep.
Yeah, but super glue stings.
Only for a little bit.
You know, it's kind of funny. You know why they invented super glue, right? Or what?
People
It's,
can buy their helmet.
I was going to say the same thing.
one of the initial uses for super glue was closing up patients in the MASH units during the Korean War.
I don't remember them ever mentioning super glue when I was watching MASH. I got to tell you.
They lied. They didn't want people to go, "You're gluing them closed?"
We were not being authentic.
Yeah, by the way, see? Tape. Okay, let me see if I can not break a bit this time.
My vehicle is ready. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
You want to go get it, or?
A little bit.
Hey, they make you wait.
Wasn't that bad. And the price was half of what a Goodyear wanted. No.
You just getting some tire work done?
Yeah, this is my third nail that I've had in a year. And this time it was in the sidewall, but I needed tires, so I just got all four. Yeah. I'm like a
When I
magnet.
lived in bed. When I lived in Phoenix, it was really bad. There was so much construction.
That's the thing. I'm not even sure where I'm getting them. I think they could be, some of them could be here. I know one was definitely in the Home Depot parking lot. That was fun.
I blame Eric.
Okay, I'm good with that.
He hasn't shown up, can't defend himself, we'll blame him.
Eric blaming is always on the table.
Oh, look who showed up and is trying to try and defend himself.
Welcome, one and all. Yeah.
It's too late, Eric. We already blamed you for
Oh,
everything.
well, you know what? That doesn't surprise me any. That doesn't surprise me any. How's everybody doing?
Good. By the way, anybody who does not have Discord, we had a very interesting conversation with Eric about how much he doesn't know about the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
There's a lot of nerd stuff I haven't a clue about.
I have no clue on it.
I know there's something about a towel. That's it.
Well, it was kind of funny. Eric put the face up with no mouth, you know, the astonished look when I told him that it was the best 5-book trilogy I've ever read.
Right?
And Donnie piped right up and said, yep, best 5-book trilogy ever.
Yeah. My mom and one of my sisters really liked that, which is the only reason why I even know about it. I thought they were geeks in.
They are a fantastic set of books.
I'll take your word for it.
Is that the pearl?
Yes, it is. Gluing in the ribs. Heel is nice and straight, surprisingly enough.
Did you glue all the ribs so far down already?
No. These are dry fit only. The only thing that was actually glued is the keel itself. But all these are not glued.
Oh, that is awesome what Marcy just said, because most people won't pick up that reference, even though she misspelled it.
You know,
I know the reference.
I can only imagine.
And Marcy, I broke that. So yeah, what I was going to say, Eric, is the autocorrect. That makes sense. But what I was going to say, Eric, is I've noticed on my Pearl that it is probably a good idea to not glue the ribs down until you've got that main deck in.
Let's see. When does that appear? Oh, that's next step. Oh, one of the next steps coming up.
Well, and that is one thing. Your first deck that you put on is your main deck. My first deck was actually down at the bottom. I really, really, really wish I had not glued those as early as I did.
I'm pleased with the instructions as in terms of they're colored, right? They're pictures of the actual, step by step, even though it's in Chinese, but there are highlighted red areas that are in somewhat translatable English. So you kind of get the gist, so to speak.
Well, I will be honest, Eric. I think I would rather have pictures with Chinese than this.
Well, that's a book.
It is a book, and every step has got huge descriptions like that.
I think Todd would love a wooden kit like this. I'm just saying.
I think you would too. I think if Todd keeps hanging out with us, eventually he's going to start working on plastic and wood. Actually, he's already started plastic. He's doing fiberboard. Wood's just the next natural step.
Okay. Just do that again. I did, didn't I?
All right, Lee. Have a good one.
Later, Lee. Thanks for joining.
I appreciate that he stops by before he goes and does his live stream.
Yeah, the decking literally is the next step that I got to do now. So that's cool.
God bless it.
Ratcha, Richard fishing.
Did
Exactly.
you stab yourself again?
No, I broke another bit.
Are you using those micro CNC bits?
I am.
Oh well, those things are so fragile.
Well, I'm not using the really small ones. And where I'm using them, it's about the best thing I can use. Let me see. I might eventually just cut those posts off and glue this down to this bare wood.
That's not numbered. 19. Well, there's a couple pieces that aren't numbered. Interesting. All right.
Well, those pieces that aren't numbered don't belong to that kid, Eric.
Yeah. That one's not numbered either. Phew. Look at the curve. Look at the warp in that one.
That's okay.
It's like a wave diorama right there.
Okay, Eric, it was probably you. Marcy asked who drank her X10. Was it you, Eric?
My X10.
Her X10.
The hell's an X10?
I don't know.
Watch it be a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy reference that you didn't get, Buck.
Oh, that would make me happy.
No, if Marcy was talking about a drink from Hitchhiker's Guide, that would be the Pan-Galactic Gargle Blaster.
You guys are weird.
The effect of which is basically the same as having a brick wrapped around a lemon wedge driven through your forehead.
Yikes.
Okay, that sounds fun.
So,
Right.
yeah, they call that a good time?
Hey, I tell you what, you get blasted pretty quick.
Oh, gunmetal paint. She's talking about Tamiya paints.
Eric would definitely be the one who drank that. Think he's the only one with chunks of metal in him.
No, I drink nothing but the best. I drink Outlaw paints. Speaking of Outlaw paints, have you ordered yet, Todd?
No. Have you?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh, poor Eric.
Oh,
I give up.
You give up on Eric? What? Don't give up on Eric.
so
They
wrong.
could have had us attach all the stuff on this chassis before putting the engine in, all these hoses and everything, because the engine sticks up. This plastic is going to get smashed. Every time you turn the car upside down, it sits on the intake. Why did they not have us put this in later?
Don't you have a couple
like
chunks of 2x4s you could put it on?
Oh, so silly. They did not need to do that.
They're here for you, brother.
Are you?
Well, I mean,
Could have
Yeah.
done all this work before the engine went in, or put the intake on later. There's like 15 different ways to do it.
Todd sounds like he's never done a part work before.
Not one that I had. I mean, all the part works you have to turn upside down, and that's normal. That I have no problem with. The idea that you have to turn it upside down, and there's a whole bunch of stuff on here, and when it could have been done, you could have added all this stuff to the chassis before you put the engine in. Like they're having a route, like the hoses. This is a brake line that I'm putting in. The brake line has to route up and around the engine, or put the engine in later. Not had to do that.
I believe the Ghostbusters were similar to that. That you had to be very careful with the stuff that was on the other side of the kit.
You're right, though. That's a par for the course. I feel like I need to start drinking.
Start with a Pan-Galactic Gargle Blaster.
Yeah,
I'm
what you
having
said.
vanilla Coke, 0 sugar. You should try that. It's real good.
I think if I remember right, there's something along the lines of that drink has been outlawed in most civilized worlds,
Absolutely.
which is why Zaphod Beeblebrox, the president of the galaxy, drinks them.
You know what's another interesting thing is, look at this. Do you see that round? It's gonna be maybe hard to see, but do you see this round section on the back of the engine here? Let me get in the camera. This round section, that's where that's the actual transmission tunnel. They have the transmission down to here because they had no choice. because the center shaft of the turbine is right here on the real engine. So they have this space, but it wouldn't fit the car, so they just mounted the transmission down there.
Really?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Well, they went with the it's a model. It's basically a model of the Chrysler turbine.
Yeah.
From '69. But
They couldn't get it accurate, or at least accurate enough.
I don't think they would. I mean, the transmission hump should have been way up here. You know, like it's I don't know. But you'll never see it, so it doesn't matter. But
that looks like something. That looks like something Eric would have done. Don't lie, Eric. Huh?
Why me?
Because if it ain't broke, you fix it till it is.
Oh, that's true. You got me on that one.
Just call me Glue Finger.
Aha, that'll work.
Todd did something that made him happy.
I have plenty of rolls of electrical tape. I can use a couple of those as stands under the strut mounts. That'll work.
That's what I said. Find something to put underneath it.
Just...
Okay. Hopefully that will work until it falls off again.
All right. Do I feel like doing that, or do I not feel like doing that?
Hey, Gut Fuels.
Brian, how goes it?
See, and that's why Eric usually runs the chat, because he knows everybody's name.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
He gets them wrong, but he knows them.
Yeah.
Well, there is that.
Isn't that right, Kat?
Wow.
We were doing so good.
I know, right? And then I had to go bork it up. Yeah, I'm sorry. In these last moments, Arctic Wolf went down swinging.
What happened today with your stream, Eric? Just died.
I took a chance to try and get a little bit in, and then I couldn't.
You
I
did,
couldn't
though.
get on voice, not when the kids are as loud as they were.
Yeah, but I was watching, and then it was gone. Just
And then it was
gone.
just not there.
Huh?
And then it was just not there.
Exactly. It was like somebody turned off the PlayStation.
It pretty much happened that way too.
I know. He's like, okay, I'm done. Click.
Family
Steve,
went
is
to
that
go celebrate one of their friends' birthday party.
Was that Jerry?
So, Katrina, do you have a channel?
I'll be back.
no, not yet.
You should.
Yes, you should. You should do like the rest of us and prove that you have no life, and so you do things on YouTube.
Everyone already knows I have no life.
She's with Steve. We know.
Wow. Jeez.
Wow.
He walked away. It was cool.
This is one of my
You know, right
highlights.
here.
Oh crap! I was just saying what a beautiful person you are.
So Brian says he can hear you, but he doesn't see you, Eric. There he is.
Hey. Yes. Yeah, because I don't go by Rascal. Long story short, channel got hacked, had to make a new one. Now you caught up. Yeah, having, I don't know if it was the name or what, but having Rascal's Hobbies hacked twice in 1 year was enough for me. I wasn't even really going to restart it, but I did.
But then you did.
I did.
And we all appreciated it.
We would have missed you, Eric.
We would have.
My witty retorts.
Well, not that part.
Okay. there's a line.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, Brian, twice in a friggin' year.
and Marcy said, I doubt it was a hack, but okay.
Wow.
Well, somebody went in and deleted his channel, so
Mm-hmm.
You two-factor authentication on?
I don't think I did.
I don't think he knows what that is.
I have it on now,
There
but
you go.
yeah, I log in and then it says send a text to your
Yeah.
phone, right? Something like that. So
I think Eric just has a really good friend out there.
yeah,
Post his
Someone who
new
loves
link.
him.
friends like that. Who needs enemies?
Isn't your new link just Arctic Wolf on
Yeah,
YouTube?
yeah, it should be. Link. I have a link.
And Marcy's looking for a link so she can go in and hack you.
Oh, well, here. Let me go get the hackable link here.
You're welcome, Eric.
So,
A needle pulling thread. Oh, wait, we're not singing?
please don't. And the 864 isn't just random numbers. That was the unit that I was attached to, the 864 Combat Heavy Engineer Battalion.
And now you told everybody, and so, the hackers know where to find you.
Yeah. Now they know it's probably in your password somewhere.
Eric, you did.
That's the hardest thing for me with a bad memory. Even writing it down, I forget where I wrote it down.
You did
I always
change
have
your
to-
you did change your password from password, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because somebody told me 1, 2, 3, 4 wasn't enough.
They make password books.
I'm
telling you,
I told him I would set him up with a password manager.
I wrote it down.
Yeah, but you know what, Todd, about those password managers?
Mm-hmm.
I just find it odd to manage your passwords on the internet.
Online,
Or
where somebody can
through
grab
the
it.
internet. Doesn't that seem
Well, it depends
like
on.
it could be counterproductive?
Well, no, because the way it works is I use Dashlane, and Dashlane doesn't they don't store your vault. They don't even have a copy of your vault. Only you have your vault.
Mhm.
I use
But you need a
Evernote.
password to log into that, right?
You keep one master password and you make that one nice and strong.
I use KeyPass.
If you forget the password to log into your password manager,
Yeah.
that's just
Well, if you can't remember one password, you should not have any.
no. I'm just saying now. Going off what if scenarios. Go on, give me some credit. All right, 19. Right. That. Well, it's hard to say. I don't know if there was copyright strikes or anything. I wouldn't think so. Most of what on my channel was just me, filming family stuff or doing odds and ends around the house. And there was a little sprinkle of like models and stuff in there and gaming.
Got it.
Brian says, yeah, one of the password managers got hacked. Wow.
Yeah, that was
LastPass,
right?
Oh yeah, I think it was LastPass. Yeah.
And it goes back to Katrina's comment. If it's out there, with all your passwords, nothing's like truly secure on the internet.
Yeah, but they got the encrypted versions. Encrypted versions don't do them any good. Even if they get your
no, but it makes everybody's life a living nightmare because now you got to go in and change it, regardless if they have it or not.
Well, the idea behind it is that you're keeping. You let it make your passwords incredibly complicated because what a lot of people run into is they use the same password in multiple places. You never ever want to do that. But you log into so many sites, your banks and Google and every website, and you order groceries or whatever it is, and people get lazy and they'll use the same password across all these sites. And it only takes a person to get that one password to run into trouble. And what these password managers do for you is create these gobbledygook, terribly long, complicated passwords for every single site. They're all different, and it just manages them for you. But it keeps them encrypted in a vault that's stored on your computer, not someplace else. Now, if you use, like I use Dashlane, and Dashlane has a syncing function, so you can like have Dashlane on your phone and like on your computer, right? So you can have it with you. In that case, they do keep a copy of your vault. But again, it's encrypted, and they don't store your master password. Only you know your master password.
Brian says he uses Excel spreadsheet.
There you go. You sound like my mom.
Nah, I just use KeyPass.
KeyPass is just like Dashlane, same thing.
Marcy says YouTube's
another password manager, and they wouldn't make any money. There's no point in paying them. Like Dashlane is free. You only pay for it if you want the sync function. You know what I mean? Like across multiple devices.
Right.
And that's how they make their money, right? Because I like having it I have it on my iPad and my computers, and then I don't have to remember my password. You go change all your passwords, and that way none of them are there for the same. They get one password, they don't get the rest.
Never log into socials with Facebook. Linking them is asking for it. Brian says, geez, thanks, I guess. Todd's mom is cool, which makes
maybe my mom is the coolest person ever, Brian.
Right.
I mean, I'm cool, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Brian. What's the dealio, man?
At least, Todd, at least you like to think that.
Well, people keep telling me.
Yeah, mine are in a book.
Hey, nobody can get your book.
No.
Oh my god, I think that's the end of the hose.
Unless it was gleaned on a live stream by accident, and people can zoom in using supercomputers. And I'm just saying.
You know, I was paranoid for a point because I take pictures of all my builds, right? As I'm going, I take pictures.
Yeah.
And every time there's like a greasy fingerprint on a piece of metal, I blur it out in Photoshop.
Oh my god! So
How bad is that? Because I'm like, what if somebody gets my fingerprint? Oh,
Todd, you've been watching too much NCIS.
I know. Enhance.
Well, that's CSI.
See, you have the paranoia.
I've had my identity stolen twice already, so.
No, Brian said
Nice.
his mom is the coolest ever. And now we have a mom fight. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
My dad can beat up your dad.
Probably. He's been dead for over 10 years.
See?
No, it's in the paint room.
okay. Those are actually working pretty good, so I'm happy with
Hey,
it.
Buck, here's a quick question on when you were doing this on the Pearl. Did you find that there was a lot of sheets that did not get laser cut all the way through?
All the time. By not all the way through, are you talking long strips or are you talking just a spot?
No, not just a spot. I'm talking like on this sheet, you can see the burn edge, but a lot of it, like this, didn't even cut through. On the no, not that one. It was the one for these last few sheets here in the aft, and like literally they look just like that. It was like there was no cut through max. And with this being as fragile, right? Like I'm just afraid that it's gonna like break on me or something.
Well, Eric, there's this really neat invention. It's called an X-Acto knife. You can run it down the line that's where it is cut.
There's my X-Acto knife right here. Craftsman too, baby.
I'm just saying.
Marcy says that's actually not a bad idea. I have no idea what she's referring to.
Using an X-Acto knife.
No, the comment was made before that, you wingnut. You'd be surprised what extent criminals go to. Oh, she must have been referring to the fingerprint.
Yeah, I mean, you can never be too safe, really, I suppose.
But at what point do you go, I'm being overly paranoid and this is enough? You know,
not many shows freak me out, but I saw the wife and I watched this one called Persons of Interest, and the technology that they use to find anybody anywhere, you know, and log in to all their stuff. I was like, that's creepy.
I thought you were going to say, and they had a story about me on there.
Yeah, no, it was like Big Brother type of shit, you know?
So you do know that for a short period of my life, we'll call it 4 years, I worked in an intel unit.
None of that rubbed off, huh?
Wow. You know what? I got to admit, I was trying to think of something.
Wait. You got to remember, intel in the military is an oxymoron.
This is true.
But no, I was in an intel unit, and so should be a lot more worried than I am, but I realize that so much of what we think we can do isn't going to help.
Well, it depends. Are you worried about your next door neighbor hacking your Wi-Fi, or are you worrying about a nation state coming into your wallet? You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of cool. They painted the inside of the exhaust pipes black already.
Oh, nice.
That's nice.
Get some putty. There's a seam line.
Yeah, but this is the side you see. So, you know, it's interesting. This is actually the Chrysler exhaust too. This wide, flat exhaust.
Good Lord, really?
They also took that from the car. Yeah.
God bless it.
Like they really went all out to make a very unique car from the bottom up. Like, holy. Now, mind you, Todd, you mentioned that the Knight Rider car that wasn't a production car. That was like a, what do you call it? Concept car, right?
No, this is an '82 Trans Am.
Yeah.
With TV screens.
But they never showed the engine because the production team never actually made a turbine engine. They did this. They never showed it. And the casual glimpses you got of the engine bay on the Knight Rider, people didn't have DVRs back then. So, you know, they could get away with a glimpse of the oil pan under the V8 engine that was in it. And when you would see it like in the back of the truck and they'd have the hood open and Bonnie's there working on it or something, you'd see the air cleaner. I mean, it's just, they just never expected that they would ever have to actually show the advanced engine that was in the car. And so when we got to make a model of it, they got to come up with something. They can't put a V8 in this thing.
Why not? They did it in the Batmobile. When they made the model of the Batmobile.
That was a concept car.
Yeah. Well, when they made the...
Are you talking about the 66?
Yeah.
That was just based on the Futura.
Yeah, but the future concept car of it.
Yes, no, that was, yes. It was based on that. And all Barris really did was add bubbles. Or did he remove the bubbles? No, he removed them. And added some paint and fins and stuff and bolt-ons and greeblies and...
Well, on the Polar Lights model kit, it's kind of funny because you have a jet exhaust at the back end and a V8 in the front.
Well, if it wasn't for my back, I was working on my father-in-law's '88 Ford Ranger, and I was gonna turn that into a street machine and drop a V8 into it, probably a 302. That would have been fun. I'm glad I took your advice, Buck, of not gluing said ribs.
It's helping, isn't it?
Because what a cluster this is turning out to be.
So picture if those ribs extended 3 inches above that deck.
Yeah. Come on.
Let me see.
No.
I mean, all in all, I am
sound?
surprised that it is sort of like a plug and play kind of system.
What'd you do, Katrina?
I got green on my brass.
I hate when that happens.
You got what on your ass?
Yes, because that's what you would hear.
That's okay. I heard breasts, so
Oh,
I'm like, oh Jesus.
I said brass. BRASS.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're still
By the
hearing
way,
it.
You're dealing
Yeah,
with a bunch of kids, Katrina. We heard boobies. That was it. So
Wow.
by the way, Eric, just to let you know,
I'm just saying.
that deck you're working on right now is going to be curved. Get a hammer.
Yeah, well, this thing's gonna snap in half if I'm not careful.
all right. Gotta focus.
Oh boy, it's gonna
You need a
break. I know it's gonna
magnifier.
break. Gonna
No,
break.
Eric,
What?
leave that one that you were trying to fit in that rib. No, leave the deck in there. What you have to do is start at the back and push it down in between the ribs and curve it.
Yeah, that's what. Well, yeah, no, that's what I was doing, and I just felt like every time I was doing it, it was just gonna like snap in half.
You got to be careful, and
Oh, wow. This is
you
me
might-
you're talking.
I know, you might consider, Eric, wetting the wood down because it curves easier that way.
I've heard
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I did a demo of how much easier it is to curve the wood on this boat.
Uh huh. Oh, I'm listening.
It's like curving your spine, Eric.
Yeah, that can't happen anymore, there, brother.
And whose fault is that?
The guy who did the operation.
Tell me I did not lose that piece of wire.
All right, you didn't lose that piece of wire.
Don't lie to me.
Damn it!
Ah, found it. No, you got the curve the wrong way.
I'm gonna smack you.
It's supposed to be curved down in the middle.
I
Not-
know what it's supposed to be.
Eric pushes it down to get it in the right spot, and the back end of the boat shoots off at Mach 4.
It's gonna fling. I just know it. It's gonna pop off into oblivion. Okay, I wonder. Can I get in there?
What is that? That's about an inch down at the middle, isn't it?
At least.
That's why I'm saying it should be curved as it goes in, not that way, but the other way.
It will. It will.
Okay.
I have pliers, nail guns.
Snail guns? What the hell's a snail gun? You shoot snails at people?
It takes longer that way. There we go.
Where are we going?
Piece of cake.
Over there.
Oh
way-
snap! Look at him.
Hey, Eric,
He's got
those
jokes.
deck pieces in the back, are they glued down?
No.
Take them off. Just
Look
a
at him
thought.
ordering me around. My goodness.
If you take those off and you lift that rib in the back there, you should be able to do the curve. Actually, it looks like you're getting it. Never mind.
Forgotten.
What'd you forget?
Exactly. It was the number 6 rib up front that was giving me the issues. It wasn't because there's 2 slots, one on either side here.
So here's the $64,000 question. Do you have glue under that deck?
Not yet.
So you're saying
no, I'm going to turn this bad boy upside down and get it from that angle. So I've already figured that out.
okay? Well, what I was going to say, you're going to have to put like a can of varnish or something on the middle of that to hold it down while it dries.
Right, something heavy.
You know, Eli, one of the kids, you know.
Yeah, that would work fine.
What, putting Eli on it? I don't think it would work.
Yeah, I'll put Eli on. I'll put Thumper on it. You wouldn't mind.
Thumper will just start eating it.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, we're talking about you there, Fuzzball. Nah, he don't care.
Now he's sitting there going, let me out, Dad. I'll show you. I'll show you how about me.
I'll help you get it in place. Little off here, little off there. You know, it is kind of interesting because if I glue the deck in and then put a little glue on, you know, next to the ribs underneath it, pushing it down kind of sets the ribs right in place.
Yes.
Where they need to be.
And if you have the ribs set in place before that, it could suck.
Another question, Buck. Do I pop these out or leave them in as like, you know, filler? Because there is no interior on this.
Do you have grid work that goes on top of that? Actually, I'd leave, since there's no interior whatsoever, I'd leave those in because if you pop it out,
yeah, right.
Look, what you're going to see is directly underneath it. But
yeah, this one's getting loose. Oops,
it's getting loose.
It is. Let me retract that statement. It is loose.
That's okay. You're going to put some grid work over top of it.
All right. I wonder if it matters then, if the grid work's going over it.
It shouldn't.
Like you're not really going to see in between the grid lines, right? Where's the grid line?
You can a little bit, but you're going to have sails and rigging and all this other crap in the way.
Yeah. I don't know where that sheet went. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
I was going to tell you it's right over there.
No, that's the window. That's just the windows. All right, now. Okay, so I do it like this. Just like that. Another one right there.
What about that one over there?
Exactly. You know, I'm finding out that as a modeler, it's like you just need thousands of clamps. Like,
Hence, and you've seen this before, Eric. I'm not sure if I have enough.
You have like a billion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is I'm still not sure if I have enough.
All right, now.
There we go. I don't know how much brass wire that has. But if you do a lot of brass wire, Eric,
Yeah.
you might look into getting us some of these. The round nose. Yes.
Wow.
They're rounded nose. There's no striations on them whatsoever on the entire set. This is where I find out if I've used too much of this black. Oh no.
Just got paint all over my nifty shirt.
What?
Okay, that's not what I thought I heard.
Okay, I'll bite. What did you think you heard?
I thought he said nipply shirt.
Oh. I'm seeing a pattern.
How'd you get paint on your shirt, Steve?
I was squirting some paint out of the paint bottle, and
You got
I
too
guess all the
excited.
male's going to relate to this. The tip was had some debris on it, so the stream went the wrong direction.
I hate when that happens.
That happens to us a lot. Our
The older
streams
you
go the
get,
wrong
Steve.
direction all the
Yeah.
time.
The older you get, the worse that happens.
Now, quit flicking the tip and you'd be all set.
Like, I believe this stream might be going in the wrong direction right now.
Too late.
So Gordon agreed you can never have enough clamps. And Alex says, catch up later and need to prep for a stream.
All right, Alex. Have a good one, brother. All right.
Yeah.
Nice
Are you serious? No.
That ain't the one.
There. You guys see Gilly on Aussie Scale Modelers Live?
No, did he join their stream?
Yeah, he joined their stream. He did a really good job. That was a good stream. Yep.
Well, I mean, technically they're both like republics of England, so you know, Australia and Canada are like this, you know. They both have a queen.
Yeah, that's true. They're all interconnected somehow. All right, so put that there. 19.
With as many as these things I built, I should build a rig. kind of like you guys have for your almost like the hobby, the lift you guys are using.
Oh, the jig.
Yeah, like a jig, just to put these things on that I can spin around, like body shops have.
Yeah. Don't they have? They have one like that. It's for RC cars.
No, I want one that grabs it by the sides.
Oh, like a scissor lift kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah, one that grabs it by the sides, you can spin it around side to side. That for something you're just flipping over and over and over and over. You have to go to the top, go to the bottom, go to the top, go to the bottom. You think after building, this is probably what, the 8th part work car I built.
You know,
That
actually would sound amazing if you could design something like that, Todd. I mean, that's how that jig got started. The one that Buck has, the guy. What country was he from, Buck?
Which one are we talking about?
That jig for the pearl.
Oh, that's Oakley. That's from Spain.
Yeah, some guy made it. He came up with the idea and put it together. Now it's in full production. You should do the same thing, Todd.
You're talking about the box that the pearl sits in, right? Oh, wait. No, you're thinking.
No, you know the jig, the one that you can twist side to side.
Yeah, the QM2, not the pearl.
Not the pearl, okay.
Yeah, that is from Alex 3D Modeling on Facebook. And he's from Germany. I'm actually kind of impressed with how much he's done because I was one of his first regular customers, I think.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning that.
I wonder. Now arriving between 3 and 6 p.m. Damn it. I ordered some sanding sponges last night.
What's arriving?
Sanding sponges.
Something that you could probably need now.
Yeah, pretty much. And I saw, watching those videos last night, there's a really cool tool that I need to build. Works really great for when you're working on masks. It's a block with a clothespin glued to it.
What is that?
So
Just
you
for
can-
like clamping purposes?
Yeah, you just clamp. That way you can clamp the mast in place at a specific height above the table and tie the ropes or strings, the thread to it, so that it then will it'll hold it in place so that you've got a firm place to work with it. Right now, if I was to tie something to this, it'd be like all over the place.
So you're talking it's like the helping hands and
It's a third hand, yeah.
It's a third hand, but it's a third hand for wood rather than plastic.
What's the difference?
Okay, Todd, get
Yeah.
really close. Get really close to your screen.
Yeah,
Let me poke your eye out.
I need them.
No, you don't.
I need one.
Ooh, sorry.
But I mean,
That's okay.
I'm serious. I'm like, is there something special about it that's different from like just using a helping hand that you could just buy on Amazon? Just something to hold on to the end of the string or whatever.
Well, like, no, it's not holding on to the end of the string. It's holding on to the end of the wood. And see, when you start getting your mast this size or larger, those helping hands are not going to do much. Once you have a chunk of 2x4 on the table, it's going to hold it pretty well. Of course, I could just get the vise out too. Eric, hush.
Oh no, I'm not saying anything.
Liar. Lies. It's all lies.
Sit on a throne of lies. $13, $14. Okay.
Oh, you tempt me, eBay.
Always. What are you going to buy now?
I'm not. But I'm looking
Didn't you
at.
win one? Didn't you win one yesterday or something like that? It was a ship.
Yep. The Endurance from Oakry.
Now that would be cool to do, but as it sits on the bottom of the lake, like a nice diorama of that.
It's not at the bottom of the lake. It's at the bottom of the. I think it's the Atlantic, down by Antarctica.
No, Arctic, right? No, it was up in the Arctic.
No, I thought it was Antarctica.
The
I think it was they were going to the South Pole.
Wasn't it the No, that can't be right. I could have sworn I watched a documentary on that, and it was in the Arctic. I could have sworn it was the Arctic. Yeah, they were trying to find their way through the Northwest Passage or whatever.
Hang on, let's see. Endurance was one of the three-masted barkentine which Sir Ernest Shackleton and a crew of 27 men sailed for the Antarctic in 1914 to 1917. They got stuck in the ice.
Like I said, it was the Antarctic. God, nobody listens to me.
Huh?
Shut up.
Who? Was Eric talking?
No, he was. I wasn't talking.
Eric's not allowed to talk anymore.
No. I have no nerd privileges. My nerd card got revoked. Can't
Eric,
talk.
I got to be honest, though. I'm happy you're here.
Yes.
Oh, well, thank you. That was sweet.
Somebody has to be happy you're here.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Katrina,
Yes.
are you happy?
Always.
Never.
Then that makes Steve happy, and that makes us happy. So thank you.
Well, Steve's job is to keep her happy, so that's.
How's he
Is
doing in that department, Katrina?
You didn't see my Grogu?
No, I didn't. I heard that you were gonna print something about him,
Print something.
What?
right?
Who?
No.
You're gonna 3D print something for Grogu.
No, I'm thinking about making him a floating pram.
That's
Oh,
what I
yeah.
got confused. I thought you guys were printing that.
I have the same one, Steve.
Oh, do you?
Oh yeah, I got him a long time ago. I was on the waiting list when it first came out. I pre-ordered it. And did you ever get his arms to move? I don't think they move.
No, they don't. That's very disappointing.
I mean, I wanted him to be like holding the ball out to you. You know what I mean? Like holding
Exactly.
the ball and like have his hand out. But he just stands there.
Katrina, where is your Grogu?
He's on my desk in my office because I just love looking at him. But,
A lot of people like, I guess they call him Baby Yoda.
yeah. Wait.
Is the other name for it.
The child.
And it's not, right? Like, it's not Yoda. It's like some totally different, same species.
No, it's not Yoda.
But
It's like way before Yoda, isn't it?
No, he's way after Yoda.
Oh, that's right.
He's after Yoda. Because doesn't the Mandalorian takes place after the 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, after
Return of the
6,
Jedi?
right? Yeah.
Yeah, because when they find a Jedi Master for him, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it,
Too late.
it's Luke.
wow, that's bigger than I thought.
First season's been out for a long time. Man, it's over. It's too late now.
Yeah, but some people. Oh wow! Hi, dude.
You adorbs.
Oh my
he's the
god!
greatest.
In here I thought you were talking about like some 5-inch, figure
No,
or
he's
Like
whatever.
life size.
No,
He's life size. Yeah.
no, I have the little one at home next on my nightstand. But
Oh my god! Now does he do anything?
no, he just stands
Spend
here.
money.
Okay, so it is just like a doll. Okay.
Yeah. But he's so cute.
He
And I
stands there
do.
just like Yoda does.
He just sits on my desk and I could turn around and go, like boop,
Okay, he needs a green
when
lightsaber.
I'm having a bad day.
He needs a green lightsaber.
Oh, I think Steve did good because she sounds very happy about him.
I love him. Are you kidding? And he's got little fuzzies on his head.
So this being life size, that thing that he floats in that's got to be pretty big.
Well, I mean, he fits right in it. So it's not that big, but yeah.
You just go ahead and make 2 of those.
You want one?
That would be fantastic.
I love
And
your mug.
our great granddaughter was just born, so we're thinking about, or our grand niece, we're thinking about making some ears and dressing her up as Grogu because now I have like the pattern for the jacket.
Yeah.
I think it'd be great.
Okay, you know what I really need? I'm going to need you to go ahead and just 3D print the entire cockpit of the Razor Crest.
Yeah.
We'll just put them in there.
Really?
Yeah, just you guys can do it. I believe it. I believe in you.
That'll take a few prints, at least. I don't know, what 400 or 500.
And then
Here's my question: where did you get him?
Oh, Sideshow Collectible.
Oh, I think I've heard of those guys. Those guys do, they do nothing but life size, right?
Yeah.
They do a lot of
yeah,
stuff.
they do that. They do a lot with 1/6 scale. I got a 1/6 scale IG-11. I haven't unboxed yet, and a 1/6 scale Michael Myers. I haven't boxed yet.
Wow. And it's all one piece, right? Or do you have to like put them together?
No, they're all
Yeah.
together and they're articulated. They're just
And
like
it's a real jacket.
Oh my God, it's got the zipper and the button.
Yeah, zips. But he's not wearing anything, so this is.
Yeah, he's a little naked Grogu under there.
Yeah.
he's
You look too.
Oh, Steve looked under his skirt on the stream.
I know. I'm like, what would make you look under there? I don't know why.
I wanted to see if he articulated. I still can't believe that.
Yeah. Whatever
I
you
did
say.
find out he's very awoke. He's not boy or girl under there.
Violated, I am embarrassed. I will be, or something like that. That's cool, for sure. That's cool.
He always gets good gifts. It's
Yeah, well, that guy, he's really good. That they did a fantastic job on him.
Yeah. I do wish his arms would move, but yeah, here's his little ball.
Oh, very cool.
His shifter knob.
And it's magnetic.
Yeah. So it just sticks right in his hand. But yeah, it's my little guy.
Well, that's cool. Thanks for sharing. That's pretty cool.
Thank you for asking. Come on, back home. And he's heavy.
Yeah, it looks it.
The base weighs a ton.
What I would assume that what'd you say, Steve? IG88 or whatever?
IG11.
IG11. I bet that thing's heavy too.
Well, it's only 1/6 scale. And I'm sure it's mostly plastic.
Marcy says all that time in work and no moving arms. Jeez.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, at a minimum, couldn't they just move up and down? You know,
Yeah.
I mean, all they do is put a shoulder joint in. That I'd be happy
that's
with
it.
that.
They could have just moved him up and down so he could like put his hand out straight ahead. I mean, that's
You know,
all
it's
they
so
needed to
bad.
do.
Just wanted to modify it so would do that.
Well,
but
well, and you could. Well, I was just gonna say you can because I mean it's covered up in his jacket or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I could totally see it. Just slice it nice and straight, and
yep.
I mean, I think he's what is he, a cast resin?
Well, I thought he was cold cast too, but I was way off. His ears are actually it's some kind of heavy, soft vinyl, if that makes any sense, because you can actually bend his ears and all that. I mean, they don't stay there; they snap right back. But his head's some kind of plastic, and his body looks like it's just molded, injection molded.
Really?
Is there like a seam line dictating that on the edges?
No. I didn't look that hard.
Want me to go look?
No. He's been violated once by Steve. I think he's done.
I was going to suggest modifying him, but I didn't think he'd want to do that for something he paid for.
Well, in any modification, like, you know, it's going to be hidden, you know, so.
Yeah.
Send it to me. I'll take care of it.
I bet. I bet you would.
Todd.
Oh, you're funny. Never.
Also known as
Yeah, right?
I cannot part with him. Sorry.
Oh, I would give it back. I mean,
Famous last words.
in pieces.
it would come back in one piece. You ever heard of liquid nails and a Sawzall? Piece of cake. Those shoulders will pop right off.
Liquid nails. Probably have some great stuff in them.
The fun I could have.
I forgot about this. Okay. What color does everyone think I should paint the toolbox? I
Red.
don't want to do traditional red.
It's not red, it's black.
Blue.
What? Well, wait a minute. What color is the car?
It doesn't matter. You don't match the toolbox to the car, Todd.
Maybe you do.
Oh my
Well,
god.
I don't know what color the car is going to be.
Thank you.
And it's a rail car, so it's going to be kind of funky.
Well, I mean, what kind of tools are we talking about? Are we talking about Craftsman tools, which are black?
Well, it's a toolbox. A toolbox.
Okay.
Well, I know, but Snap-on is red.
Well, yeah,
that's
Craftsman comes in black.
Lowe's is blue. They do a line of cobalt tools.
Cobalt is blue, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I
blue
was
would be
actually
nice.
thinking of matching it to Steve's lime green one that he has from Snap-on.
Yeah. All right. We'll have to talk to Steve about repainting that, but
No, it's really cool. But I don't know. I kind of like the blue too.
are you weathering it? Like making it like, you know, scratched, chipped up, things like that?
It's gonna, yeah, well, it has to be a little dirty because, you know, it's a toolbox.
Oh,
Yeah. You can heat up,
Anyway.
you know, like just little pieces of metal and just kind of make dents melt little dents in it and stuff. It ain't a proper toolbox if it ain't scratched and dented.
Yeah, that ain't no Snap-on.
No, nobody. Okay, the people that buy Snap-on never use Snap-on. Okay, they have it in their shop, but they don't touch it.
Steve, that's a personal attack. That's
real.
funny. No, I really don't know. I think I'm gonna go blue.
I like the idea.
Good choice.
I
Favorite
like
color.
the blue. I like the blue too. That's the color of my toolbox. Nowhere near Snap-on
See?
quality.
Metal axle, like it's supposed to be.
You should paint that blue.
Yeah, I should put a blue on. Well, it's funny because when you see the stunt car, like every time Kit goes up on two wheels and they show the undercarriage,
Yeah.
if you pause that, if you freeze frame it, you can see that they use like red shocks. Well,
Really?
back then would have probably been like Rancho, but
That's funny.
Really dark.
I didn't feel like
I
messing
like
with that.
I like when you see a car do stunt as a stunt car goes by, and you can see just a solid steel plate in the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
That
Here's the
happened.
thing.
That happened a lot with Dukes of Hazzard.
Yep.
The more I learned about like movie production and modifying cars and things like that, when you start looking, you go back and the show's ruined forever. Like I can't.
Right.
You can see the stunt car. You can see when they put every time they put squibs on it, it shoots bullets, bounce off the body. You can see that they put a rubber shell on the outside of the car.
Yeah.
They made a rubber shell that fits over the outside of the car. And that's what the squibs were mounted into. And if they stopped, you could see them all sticking out of it. I'm like, every time it jumps, you could see that when they actually made a buggy and then put a body on it, and the panels are just flapping all around. Oh God, it's just.
I can see daylight through the bottom of the car.
Yeah, when they show the shot through the windshield and Hasselhoff is sitting there in the driver's seat, and you see the screws holding the dashboard in. I'm just like, oh God.
Now, did you say, Todd, that you actually got a chance to actually go see the Knight Rider car there?
I saw one. So the I don't know if you watch the channel Knight Rider Historians. They had one of their screen used cars in the Peterson, and that's the one I saw. It was one of the screen used cars, but.
I bet you probably took thousands of pictures.
I took one picture.
What?
He wasn't feeling good that day.
I mean,
Was your camera sick?
here's the thing. When I was a kid,
He was out of batteries.
when I was a kid, I loved Knight Rider. Loved it. It was the greatest show ever, along with Airwolf and Dukes of Hazzard and all these other shows that I loved back then.
Right.
But from a model perspective, it's really just a Trans Am with a dashboard in it.
Mm-hmm.
I
Most
like the
Trans
more
Ams
unique
have a
stuff.
dashboard in it.
What's that?
Most Trans Ams have a dashboard in them.
Yeah, but a fancy dashboard.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of which, did you see that Ian from Patchwork Upgrades there showed a picture of an interior dashboard, and everybody's guessing that it's for the Knight Rider. Lights up.
Oh, there's a lot of people that are working on making the dashboard work. Chloe's working on it. Mike Lane just came out with a video to make the monitors work. Like you put a little OLED screen in. Chloe's working on it at Model Mods. Mike's working on it. Ian's probably working on it. A couple people.
Yeah.
But I know the one that Chloe's working on, the actual gauges are going to work because she's working with Peter, who added a whole bunch of little tiny Pico LEDs behind the dash.
Yep.
So the gauges actually come on and the lights all come on in a certain order, and instead of it just lit up as one panel.
Dang.
So there's a lot of people doing stuff. I don't know if I'm going to get to that point. Like, well, if I get past that point in this build before those things come out, I'm not sure if I'm gonna tear this down. That's the thing.
Yes, you are.
I do have. You know what? I do have some mods for this that Mike Lane sent me. I should put those in. Since I'm done now, I have finished 31 through 34. We have added the exhaust pipes. We've added the brake lines. We've built the rear diff. Let me see what I got for Mike.
He's trying to change the subject.
He is. Are you going to do that? Don't think. Yeah, you are.
Yeah, that ice cream is really good. You know, what?
Did you see that Mike now carries these extension cables?
What's that? What's that?
Oh wow!
They're just the various cables of different lengths and different plugs on the
Salmon
end.
That's not me.
That's cool.
They're just extension cable. Like I know you have some wires on the bus that are a little short or weird. And these are
Already
just different. They're all different kinds of plugs and different kinds of cables in here. He sent me 2 of them, and they just have different
lengths.
They're just extensions.
Oh,
Yeah, but how much does he charge for that?
I have no idea how much these cost.
Because I want to say 10 of both ends to fix my short cables was like $5 or something like that on Amazon.
Yeah, I don't know how much. He's got all sorts of different kinds of plugs in here too. He's got the blade plugs, 4-pin, 2-pin, JSTs, a bunch of different stuff. So
wow.
Well, my Knight Rider parts are not in here.
They're over there. Check the closet where the Enterprise was.
Right? I'll be right back.
Cisco put it in there.
Yeah.
By the way, Eric, today working on the VW, Todd and I decided I need a Cisco. When are you moving to O'Fallon?
I have floor mats. We're not there yet. I have both sets of floor mats.
Oh, wow.
Black ones and the beige ones. Oh, these I can put in.
Use the beige ones. They stick out better.
This is very interesting. When he sends you the, you can change the brake discs, so you can put in cross-drilled brakes.
Oh my!
But they're black, which I've never seen black rotors. But hey,
but they probably paint pretty easy.
Rubber on transfer. What are these for? Brake caliper transfer. Oh, this is kind of cool. You can put you can rub on the little Knight logo onto your brake rotors.
Wow. Boy, they think
the carpet and then the carpet set. So the only thing I can do is the dashboard. So we'll go ahead and do the dashboard.
They literally think of everything, and these are all mods. Like you could really go like nuts with third-party stuff on these Patworks models.
Todd does.
I do wonder, though. Speaking of like third-party mods, I mean, they, when they announced, oh, we're coming out with the James Bond cars, and we're coming out with these other cars, and it's like, how much could you even mod with some of these, right? I mean, they're not like Knight Rider or Ecto 1, where there's lots of blinky blinkies and levers and attachments and crap like that. You know what I mean?
Then it comes down to diorama. Like the fire truck.
It would have to.
Like the fire truck, you could probably make a better diorama than that firehouse they give you.
Yeah, that diorama is kind of
not the best.
Well, honestly, the diorama itself is not bad. Holding the whole thing together with magnets is not.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
I'm not a fan of that because it's flimsy and it flops around. And all right, we're done with this. I don't need this anymore. Put this away.
That was an utter nightmare. I just learned how my airbrush works.
Now that firehouse diorama, I can't remember what it looks like, but it's supposed to be like of the inside of it, right?
Yeah, one wall.
One wall. Is that something that if you like modified that a little bit, that you could put the ecto in front of to make it look like the inside of that firehouse?
You might be able to like add the green and white tile and all that.
Yeah, and use that as the diorama for that.
I thought it would be pretty. One of the things you could do with that diorama is you could use a sound card and you could put some dispatch sounds and tones for it. That would be pretty cool.
See, I was just going to do that with the truck because that's what I was going to
do with the truck. I was going to actually put truck-to-truck communications in the truck.
The light board that I used has a little MP3 player built in, and you can add a speaker and stuff to it. And
in that diorama, you could always add a radio room off the side too. I don't know if New Yorkers have that or not, but
look at the imagination just exploding now. Ideas flying all around the room. I almost got hit by one. My goodness.
Right in the eye.
A cornucopia of learning.
That's funny.
I think if I was gonna I like that Grogu. If I was gonna do like a full size, I'd have like the Terminator, the T-800 skeleton, and I'd do Darth Vader. Those would be the two I'd have, and a zombie. Just saying, you gotta have a zombie.
You are a zombie.
Nothing's cool without a zombie. Zombies make things cooler. Oh, that's the stand? Oh, I'm so making a better stand than that. Yeah, this is apparently the stand for the Pearl. Like, are you joking me? I ain't using that. Might use part of it. I just noticed that it's got this, so this is going to have a proper base. For sure. So, Katrina, what kind of paints you like using? I noticed you had like Tamiya next to you.
That's because I steal them from Steve.
So you don't really have a preference?
No, I don't.
whatever Steve uses, I take.
Yeah. There's also that other thing he's got. What are the squirty ones you have?
Oh,
Vallejo?
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, wow. Squirty paints. I like that.
If you hold it right.
Mm-hmm. I've used some craft paint too on a couple things on the Supernatural car. And I've used spray paint.
I have too. Rattle can, not to be ashamed of.
Yeah,
Krylon special.
Yeah, I'm all over the board. Actually, it's Michael's Color Shot.
Michael's Color Shot. I don't think I've heard of that.
That's
I have to go
it's
visit
like
Michael.
the spray paint they carry is pretty good. I mean, it put a nice coat on the Mach 5 before I ruined
So you find that it doesn't spray heavy then?
Well, I think when you spray with anything, it's all about control.
True.
And layers. So when it comes to using a can, I think you really have to be up for the fact that you're going to have to do more than one coat. So you don't get it too thick. You don't get it runny. You don't get it, all that kind of stuff. So it takes a lot more patience and time. But
Yeah, and that's the thing. I kind of lack both of when it comes to painting, time and patience. When I actually get time to to do stuff like this, I want to see results, right? I want to know that my hour away from the kids was well spent, and I got something to show for it.
well, right now I can't do a lot of spraying because it's still chilly outside. And if I spray in here, I'm just, basically trying to get high. But so I can spray more during the summer. Put my paint booth up and go out
Oh, see,
there.
and that's the thing about, like, especially using craft paints. It doesn't really matter. You can spray it without a vent. I mean, there's nothing harmful in it.
True. But I don't have Steve's work area. Like he has a big.
Well, we'll have to change that, won't we, Steve?
Uh-huh.
I just have my
Steve.
table, and it has to do double duty. So yeah. Actually, my room's not done yet, so
We're gonna have
that's
to
why.
start a GoFundMe page for Katrina.
No, I just haven't done it. I have a drafting table in my area.
It goes the whole length.
It goes the whole width of this room. So I think I want to build something that's the same height as that, but flat, so I can go from the drafting table to my area and kind of
Right.
have more room. So
Yeah,
right
that
now
would make
it's
sense.
connected. Yeah. And then that way I can still use the cabinets that are underneath the drafting table.
I used to have a drafting table. Those things are just really cool.
Yes, they work well for my lettering.
Does it have the built-in T-square?
No, they built it. Whoever was here before built it in. So I guess whoever used this office probably did a lot with blueprints and that. So yeah, it was already here.
Oh, okay.
Got here. So and they built it themselves. So
Nice.
yeah.
How long have you guys been there?
In this week, we've been here since September.
For real? You guys just moved there not too long ago, huh?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, we were in the other suite from December to September, and then we moved over here because we ran out of room over there.
Is there a fear of that with this new place, of ever running out of room?
No, not if we do it right and somebody stops buying equipment. But we should be good. We should be good here. It's a matter of getting organized. I still have to get a lot of things organized because we're trying to work and move in, and doing this is the only time I get to have fun. So every other time it's like I'm working, putting shelves together, doing this, that, the other. So
All we need is the mini mill, and then I'm done.
yeah, you're never done.
Ever.
You will always find something else you want to buy because we have to have it.
Yep.
That sounds like
I don't buy it, somebody else will.
But
That's right.
whatever. I'll just find a place for it.
All right, guys. I'm gonna get off here now.
already.
Don't make a mess.
I will. Don't worry. I was waiting for that. So I will
Bring
see
us
you
out.
guys tomorrow on my stream. Have a good one.
All right, you too, Rob.
Bye.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve, did you ever get that zombie dude figured out?
What's that?
Did you ever get that zombie dude figured out?
No, oh yeah, I had to figure it out. Just a matter of wiring. I just got to get on, pretty it up. I was doing that. Doing that yesterday. I'll probably maybe will work on it later today. It's almost done.
That was quite a project.
Well, not really. Problem is I didn't plan it out ahead of time. That's why it took me so long.
Oh,
Well, this isn't good.
What's that?
So this isn't good.
uh-oh, what'd you do?
I seem to have put the directions to the supernatural car in its safe place.
Wing it.
If only I could.
See, if Donnie was here, Donnie did that car. He'd tell you. He'd walk you through it.
Yeah. And I have extra parts. Oh, I think I know where this goes. I think this goes.
That's such a cool car, too.
Oh, you switched.
Well, yeah, I have things drying, so I thought I'd look and see what I could do on this, but I lost the instructions.
How do you know instructions? Just how?
I don't think I like this primer. In the least.
Massey says, new rule. If both of you can't use it, don't buy it. See? There you go, Massey.
Well, I'm sure she figures out how to commandeer anything he buys.
I'm just waiting for the HTM T-shirts to go into full production so I can grab one.
We're waiting for sizes.
2XL.
Same.
That can't be the same. You got to take like a tall or something.
Well, 2XLT, but those are rare.
Well, see, that's what he needs to know. Otherwise, in that, you're going to walk around looking like Baby Huey. Nobody wants that. There we go.
Water.
Okay.
Have you thought any more about those the tickets we were talking about, Steve?
No, we haven't. I think we've been purposely.
Are we avoiding
that.
Are we avoiding that thought?
Yeah.
Is it one of those cases of probably bit off more than you can chew?
That might be. Yeah, we might. Oh wait, maybe no. I'm getting a head nod here.
I told you what I wanted to do.
What'd you want to do? What are you eating?
Wait, what? You have food?
I was looking for the instructions and, what they may be in the refrigerator.
Nobody asked us.
It's a tender.
Snack.
Tender?
Yeah, but it's an Amish market tender.
Mm-hmm. No, I remember I asked you if I could design it in Flexi and then we could pull it
Yes.
over. So I just have to design it. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
You know.
Piece of cake, Steve. Am I helping?
I
Are
got
you
pinged
helping?
on that.
I don't think you're helping.
You know, Eric, since you're not coming to Wonderfest, you'll
Oh,
have to
rub
send,
it in.
no, you just have to send Steve your address so I can send your shirt.
Oh, that's easy enough. How much? You just got to tell me how much, and I can do it like PayPal or something.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I mention a price?
No, you didn't. I need a price. I can't.
Okay.
All right, let's see.
Well, then that's how much it costs.
This is interesting.
Oh, those definitely look better. Those grills. It was just a smooth recess. There was nothing in there.
What is that a mod?
Yeah, this is Mike Lane's grills. His dashboard grills.
Oh, okay.
For the speakers, or is that lights?
Yeah, that's what the speakers would have been on the stock car.
Are they cold?
Yeah.
That looks
like
that,
it.
that looks pretty sharp.
Either one or you don't.
See, it's mods like that, Todd, that would be really cool for like 25th scale, 24 scale cars.
Yeah, let me see.
Because it does add, it just adds that realism, just a touch of it, you know.
What? What? Oh, my tender?
The grills. Yeah, if you throw a chicken tender at it, it definitely adds the grime and grease max you want.
Yes, I lost the instructions, so I'm gonna have to figure it out.
They usually have them on the site.
Oh, okay.
How do you lose instructions?
Oh, also, we're having a debate.
Okay.
Oh, I'm up for it. I'm on Katrina's side. Go ahead.
Wow.
No, that doesn't negate all the cats that you've thrown my way. But okay. Okay, coffee mug, tumbler, water bottle.
Oh, let's see.
Coffee mug.
When you say tumbler, what do you mean?
You know,
Not
like
that, man, Todd.
Like just a regular drinking glass?
no, I meant like the travel tumbler, like hot or cold, with the lid, and you can sip out of it.
Hmm.
And the water bottle would have those caps that over time become disgusting.
Sippy cup?
Yes, sippy cup top. Yes.
A tumbler is great for traveling, but considering most of us plant our buttocks where we are now, I would say a coffee mug would be more practical.
I would never use a coffee mug. I don't drink coffee.
It could be a pop mug.
What about cocoa?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can use the tumbler for.
No, see, that's why I would go. I think that's why I would go for a tumbler.
Yeah, I mean, you can use it. We use tumblers at home.
I think a tumbler would, and your tumbler you can use for hot and cold, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But we mainly use a tumbler to keep our dog out of it. But anyway. But if you want a coffee mug, Eric, it's yours.
No,
I think you need to get him one of those like half-gallon coffee mugs.
Half gallon.
Yeah, those massive ones.
I have a travel mug that
Big gulp of coffee mugs.
Yes, it's the Bubba cake, and it holds 12 cups of coffee.
Why in the world would you? That's a pot. That is literally equivalent to a pot.
It is. It is. It's supposed to. It is. You put the whole damn thing in there. This is nice.
Wow. That's a lot.
Donnie apparently doesn't like coffee. Massey says coffee mug unless the tumbler is hot or cold. And it is. Donnie, how's it going? Get your butt on you. Well, now I guess the tumbler is what, a 16 ounce or a 12 ounce?
24 usually.
Is that 24? Well, they come in different.
Let me see. One moment. Hold, please.
Hold music. Oh, that's Jeopardy. Never mind. Proper coffee is made of yum. Yes, it is nectar of the gods, Marcy. That's what coffee is. Donnie says, "What up, guys? What up, bro?" Links on Discord if you want to join in there. If you can't, we understand. It's totally cool.
Okay. Sorry, it's taking me a second to get to it.
No, geez, don't apologize. My goodness.
Oh, forgot to sign in.
What are you looking? What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to see how many ounces the tumblers were.
Oh,
Do you remember?
nope.
Okay. Thank you for helping.
And that's what I'm here for.
Oh, yeah, you're the best.
Steven,
Okay, there's two different kinds. There's a 22 ounce that's like straight. Yeah, there's a 22 ounce, and then there is. Look at keep doing that. And then there's another one that kind of flares up a little bit, slight flare, which is 16 ounces.
I go bigger the better.
So it's 16 and 23, you said?
Yeah, and there's also the. Let's see. Oh wow! Really? Who knew? Well, there's a 30 ounce, but kind of strange looking.
30 ounce, my goodness.
Yeah, the 22 ounce looks like a can of beer. It's like a straight can kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's this one. This is 20 ounce. That one's nice. And then there's a stemless wine tumbler.
A wine tumbler?
Yeah, just you can hide your frog juice in there, God.
Hell yeah.
Donnie says scale mates will have the instructions for the supernatural car.
Oh, cool.
And there I go.
I can't believe I accidentally threw them away. It's kind of crazy.
Great.
Jeez.
I
Great.
just squirted white paint all over the front of my shirt. Now I look like some video you'd watch at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Not everybody waits till 3.
Some people do it on their lunch hour, okay?
Clean that shit up, man.
You guys, you should go back and listen to your stream and not watch them. Just listen like you didn't know what the stream was about. It's hysterical.
Are you saying we're naughty without even trying?
I'm saying yes. The content is it just reeks of inappropriate topic.
You know, we kept it clean until Todd joined the group, and then it just went to shit.
Oh, you know what? You know what's funny? If you just go watch a NASCAR race with no video. Oh, real tight. Oh, sliding right inside him. Oh man, he is so loose. Loose. Look at his ass then swing around. Come on.
Well, the conversation you and Buck were having earlier.
Oh, he put their tight one to the tight end. It slipped out.
Slide it right in.
Oh, he smashed him head first right into the wall. The whole thing is like without the video, you'd be like, what are they doing?
Right. Okay, so you take the tip, you rub it a little bit. Yep, that's good. Yep, a little bit more. See, Todd, it's his fault. He corrupts.
I can see that.
Great source of entertainment, right, man? His live chat doesn't reply. Right? Yeah. Then nobody knows what the hell's going on. How's this setting up?
I'm pretty impressed. The wood glue setting up quicker than I thought. It's nice. I like that. Yeah, came out nice and straight. That'll work. Give it a little bit more time.
All right, there we go. Mike Lane's dashboard girl's in.
Oh, that looks sweet.
Oh, nice.
See what I mean? Like
it does add something really nice. I admit.
It does. You know, again, you add that to a normal model cat kit, like Katrina's cat kit.
Yeah, it's like adding the braided hoses to things. You know, like this. I love this. This is that Tamiya braided hose.
Yeah. Oh wow.
I love using this stuff. I use it all over my DeLorean.
Huh. That's neat.
But that is it for me. I don't have anything else to do. And my lunch is here.
What? No Iron Man?
Nope. Iron Man never showed up. It's shipped, but I don't have it.
Wow.
I haven't gotten an R2D2 shipment in ages.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I'm gonna sit here and eat my burrito with you guys.
Go ahead, and then you can start working on the Blackbird.
The who?
Mm-hmm.
The black? Are you talking about the Black Hawk? Did you say Black Hood?
No, I said Blackbird.
Oh, Blackbird. Yes.
Yes.
Look at this.
You remember that?
Look at this amazing burrito. This gets done first.
Oh,
Chipotle.
Wow.
Breakfast burrito. Egg and ham and cheese.
Breakfast.
Todd doesn't wake up until the crack of noon, so this is probably breakfast.
I'm still not awake.
Isn't it only like an hour behind?
2.
Okay.
Well, now technically, if you're on the East Coast, I'm 3 hours behind you.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Oh yeah, we sprung up. Yeah.
I think it's Arizona and Hawaii are the only 2 states that don't recognize daylight savings time or whatever it is now. North Dakota's been fighting really hard to abolish it as well.
Wow.
The goal is not to fall back this year. We've heard that.
So you're going to stay in daylight savings?
Yeah.
Why?
That's the goal of North. Actually, that's the goal of a lot of states.
I know. I thought some states wanted to stay in regular time.
Some do. Some like the spring ahead, fall back, and stuff.
No. I thought some states wanted to stay in what we just came out of, which is our regular time.
Yeah, no, exactly. And North Dakota is one of them. But Arizona and Hawaii, they're already there. They don't recognize the spring ahead, fall back.
Yeah.
And we do just fine.
Yep. Montana.
You know, I don't like when we spring ahead because we wake up in the dark again.
Yeah, I know that sucks. That sucks. And I'm a morning person, so.
I remember being up in Seattle for the winter, and I'm like, it's 4:30 in the afternoon, and the sun's going down. Like, you just want to go to bed at 5 because it's dark.
Right.
Do you have to like log into ScaleMates?
I don't think you have to, but
Yeah, it's not. I'm having trouble searching. Oh, there we go.
Where's the what you call it?
With the thingamajig.
in the doohickey.
Mm-hmm. And the what's it?
Oh, this ain't good.
Oh, wait. Where are we?
Marcy says small details always pep up a kit. Blue Street Customs in the house. And saying
Mark.
howdy, y'all. Hey, Mike. How's it there, brother? Yeah, and Massey says it's pointless as well. Yeah, I agree.
Oh.
I know it's the goal for every decade.
What the hell was I thinking?
Unless I have to be, but changing the clock back and forth is just dumb. Yeah. No, I like mornings. I am a morning person.
Ooh, boo.
What?
Boo.
Really?
Boo.
Yeah,
No.
mornings are the way to go.
Worst time ever.
Now I spilled white paint primer all over my pants.
Oh, dear God. Are you going to whine all day?
I'm
Yeah,
thinking
someone's
he
got
is.
to get these at NASCAR.
He's
Oh,
just
getting back to
bringing-
Wonderfest. I didn't know. We figured that everybody can just bring their own drinks. We might offer some wine, like a red wine, a white wine, and maybe an Ian wines. I don't know.
Well, I don't mind like picking up a cooler or something, and
Well,
we
we just
could
don't. We just don't know what everybody's spirits were going to be. I mean, it could be a range.
No, I know, but I could get a couple of the, different kind, just couple kind of domestics beers, and like the little cans, the aluminum can, twist off bottle cans things.
Okay. Oh, I know what you're
And then-
talking about.
And then just fill a cooler with, like an 18 pack of those, and then some, soda and stuff for people that don't want to drink, and
There's a fridge.
even better that I don't need to buy a cooler.
Why a cooler? We used to use a bathtub.
Oh, they're in the presidential suite. It's probably a huge spa. Let's fill that thing full of ice.
That's what we used to do. Back in the service, man. We would go out, rent a motel room, like 6 or 7 of us, just get pie-eyed. The tub would be full of ice, beer, whiskey. I mean, Jesus, you name it.
High-eyed. I haven't heard that in forever.
Oh,
That's funny.
I think it's a brilliant idea. Let's get like 40 pounds of ice, fill the tub, do it old school.
that's
That's the
right.
way to impress. That's the way to impress the overseas people.
Oh, yeah.
No, we're just showing them how it's done.
Mm-hmm.
This is how we roll.
I can see Claire and James and all them going, God, you guys don't fuck around.
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as Ian is not the representative of the United States, representing us, we're good. We're good to
I
go.
told Ian if he doesn't keep his shit together, I'm going to lock him in a closet.
Can I do that?
Yep.
Yes, you can. We'll give you the keys.
No. Just as long as he doesn't try to set me up with another play date with his wife.
Oh my God. That's funny. I'm not dead yet. That's how it's going. Oh, Mac. Yeah. I'm up every day around 5. Yeah, pretty much the same here, bud. If I want to or not.
No. No one should be up at 5.
Marcy. She gets up, has a cup of coffee, watches the sunrise, and goes back to bed. I like it.
Wow.
That I can do. I can say I'm a morning person for about 15 minutes.
I couldn't do that either, Mac. I couldn't like get up and then go back to bed. No, once I'm up in the morning, I'm up. I always worked afternoons or midnight. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
the best shift I ever had was when I worked 3 to midnight in a knock. 3 to midnight, because I could get off work, go to the bar, close the bar, go home, sleep all day, get up at like 1 p.m., go back to work. It was fantastic.
Yeah, we used to do 3 to 11, and that was always cool.
I love that shift. That was the best shift.
Deep in the bush with such tall trees that it's almost 10 a.m. before the sun is over the treetops. Yeah, living in the woods. Yeah, you don't really get a chance to see that.
I'd rather do midnight shift.
Yes.
Yeah, do you have? I wonder if you have the baby fridge, or does your suite have like a full kitchen?
It's a full kitchen.
There you go.
But I don't know if they have a full fridge.
Yeah, it's a full.
If it's a full kitchen, it'll be a full fridge.
It's a full fridge.
Wow.
Countertop. It's got a stove. It's got everything.
I don't go to sleep until sunrise.
When do you guys arrive, Steve?
You vampire, you.
Friday.
I think Friday afternoon. Is that about what we're shooting for?
Yes.
I think I land about 6:30 Friday
In the morning or at night?
evening.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's about when we get there, but
No.
Are you guys driving?
Yes.
of course.
Yeah. I thought we were leaving at like 3 a.m.
Oh yeah, so that should get us there at 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Go.
Well, all these people driving, I'm not renting a car.
Oh, that would be no reason to do that.
Yeah,
Well, you know what?
Somebody.
You guys are now my official Uber.
And I think there's a shuttle that comes from the airport. It's literally like across the road
Oh, you can probably walk to it.
from the airport.
Yeah.
Walk. I haven't walked since I got my license.
You know, when I got my license, I'm like, I'm still going to ride my bike everywhere because it's so much more freedom and everything. Yeah, that was BS.
Yeah,
I don't think I ever rode my bike again.
No, see, Mac, I still get up that early because I got 3 small kids.
You just got to teach them not to get up early.
You need to discover Benadryl.
Or whiskey.
Hey, Steve, did you take the number 1 back?
I take the who, what, when.
The number 1. Chrome pen?
No,
Is that
I
is
did
that
what we left. What number 1?
The Chrome pen.
Oh yeah, I got them all.
Oh,
The Molotovs, right?
right, Mac?
Oh,
See, I keep wanting to call them Molotov, but there is a distinct difference.
what's the twos?
That should be good there. Well, I suppose I can try that. Maybe.
You know, I thought June was so far away, and it's already what, middle of March.
Yeah, it's not that far away. We were talking about that the other day.
there's so much to do.
Have you heard anything about your Johnny 5?
No, I have not.
Hmm.
I am sure Ian is pestering the living hell out of him now.
Oh, you know what?
That's funny.
That's something I could do. I could re-glue his legs on.
Ian's?
I may not have to do that after you're done with them, but yeah. No, the epoxy that holds the magnets for the
You break it, you buy it.
the wheel assemblies, the epoxy, the magnets popped out of the epoxy.
Oh. So you have to glue the.
I have to
That
glue the
back
magnet
in.
back in. Yeah. I just finished my burrito, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get my Johnny 5.
He didn't share his burrito.
Nope.
Go fix it.
We see how he is.
That burrito was amazing.
What kind was it?
Bacon, egg, cheese.
Oh.
Is there any other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's sausage.
Sausage. What the hell is a sausage?
Sausage.
I
And
will
if you go
take
to
your word for
Chick-fil-A,
that.
if you go to Chick-fil-A, there's chicken, egg, and cheese.
I'm still contemplating sausage.
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 Yeah.
Sausages. Sausages. And that was a dog treat.
Yeah, that was a dog treat. Now I'm trying to find my downloads on my phone. Oh, maybe if I go here.
No.
I really can't believe I threw them away. This is what happens when you clean up your office.
Don't ever do that.
Throw things away.
Don't ever do that.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Documents. Instructions. Yay.
That would be a fun.
No disassemble.
Yes. Yes, disassemble.
Oh, good Lord. He's been through it.
Well, I pulled his arms off. So what happened here
Oh boy.
is these magnets popped off of here. Because this is just resin.
Bless you.
God damn. So I did just glue them back on. Oh my god, that magnet is strong magnet.
Pliers. Oh, all right.
Hi there, it's DJV, and in this video,
Now, this broke in shipping.
No, it was just sitting here on my desk, and I went to pick it up, and they
And
popped
it
off.
imploded.
Wow. Wait. Okay, that's on there.
Yeah, that's gonna have to.
Next this.
Max says my kids are all out of the house now. Must be quiet. Johnny Five is alive. He went somewhere else. He fixed Johnny Five, Durf. I noticed that they do have prints of Johnny Five now out and about that you can buy for like cheap and then scale up or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think they're as good as this one.
Oh, I probably not. I wouldn't think so, anyways. I wouldn't think so. But it is cool that it's available. I don't know. I don't know how much that Johnny Five costs, but
The big one, he charges $300.
Right. You don't. Is that the big one?
Yeah. So this is the 1/6 scale. He also makes a 1/10 scale for $200.
That's not bad.
I gotta find his little door.
I wonder what kind of printer he's got.
Well, it is definitely a resin, and a nice one at that. But
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's his paint work that is so good.
He hand paints it too, doesn't he?
He hand paints all of this. Yeah, this is all.
Are you
hand painted.
kidding me? Really?
Yeah, he doesn't spray it,
Yeah, I mean it's
Holy
all
bucket.
hand painted. He hand paints everything.
Durf is Fred. Remember? I don't remember what I had for breakfast, let alone names. Durf is Fred. Was that in the movie?
No, Durf is Fred backwards.
Oh, I knew that. I was just pulling your chain. All right. Now to glue. It's kind of like a wooden jigsaw puzzle. Todd, that's why I think that you would be awesome at this model. I mean, you've made.
Well, no, I don't mind putting those things together. I don't want to plank.
You don't want to what?
I don't want to plank.
Oh. So if this was a buddy build, you would build it up to this point and then send it off to me. That would be your.
Was that what I do? I build it all the way up to the planking and then send it to you.
Yep, and then I would plank it, and then I'd send it back to you so you can do all the rigging.
All right, that should be good enough.
Okay. All right, everything's on here, right? I think. Maybe. Yes. At the front. Springs. Yes. All right, and what are these parts?
Were you able to find the instructions online, Katrina?
Yeah, now I just have to find where these extra parts that I have go. It's been a while since I've done anything with this.
I wonder if the extra parts are just like customizing parts, like you know.
Oh, that's nice of you to say something like that. No.
I guess not.
No, they're important. I appreciate that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let's see if I can go find his door. Where's the door?
It's like I'm missing something. This is the. That's the fan.
Hey, Mark, weren't you working on a tall ship? Could have sworn you were the one that was doing rigging on a tall ship. Yes, in the movie when Johnny Five gets beat up and Fred has to mix in or fix in at the Radio Shack so J5 can go get the bad guys. All right. J5 can't talk right and calls Fred Durf. Oh, you know, it's been ages since I've seen that movie.
I'm missing his little blue door.
Yes, the Cuddy Sar. Yes, forgot about that. Yeah. All right, Todd. Can you use blow up your other camera so we can see Johnny Five here?
Oh no, I have his door right here. Do what?
Put your other camera on big so we can see like Johnny Five.
This one?
Yeah, there we go. That looks so cool.
So I figured out. So you get all the extra heads, right? See his angry head, and you get his sad head. His little sad head.
Wow, that is super cool.
And his angry red eyes.
Oh, okay.
And his umbrella. You can have his umbrella and his toolbox with the smiley face on it.
Oh.
From the second movie. And then I figured out what this was. I asked him what this was because I didn't know what the heck this was.
Oh, there he is. I'm working on it right now. Laugh aloud. Blue Creek. Is that what his name is? Or
Street.
His real name's Mac.
Yeah, I figured out what this part is. I asked him, Morgan, what this was. He says this is the grappling hook he uses to swing to the ship.
Oh.
From the second movie. But I like the first movie, so that's why he's decorated. I didn't put he's got his little handkerchief, you know, you can put on his handkerchief from the first movie or from the second movie.
Holy buckets.
So those are all the accessories that come with it. But no, just the original. That's mine. Here, look at the camera.
I can't wait.
That's cool. All right, I gotta go mute. There.
Did he mute the whole thing?
I don't know.
Oh, no, we didn't. Oh, he's all back together.
Yep, he's fixed.
Assemble.
Reassemble.
How's it go with the hands?
I'm mashing the potatoes.
Yeah.
You know, I was going to do an unboxing video and I made an intro and everything, and then I just never did it. He's out of the box now. It's too late.
Well, you kind of did it on the live stream.
I did. What I'll do is I'll send my intro to Steve and he can unbox his. It's a cool intro. It's got the music and everything.
That'll weird everybody out. Wait a minute.
No, I can redo it so it says Steve. I'll just re-edit it. I'll just recut it.
Oh,
But it's got a cool intro and you can use the music. So it plays DeBarge's Who's Johnny. Royalty free. You can use the music. I actually uploaded the intro just to see if YouTube would complain, and it did not. And I looked into it, and you can use it.
Yeah, it's really weird about what they do. I mean, I know one time one of the members of our group had a GoPro for one of our rides, and his son did the video for him because he's not exactly computer literate, and I think he used one of the songs from the soundtrack of the Avengers, and YouTube took the music away from it. But we can use SpongeBob stuff all day long.
Yeah, well, what I think they do is I think they actually, when they run the ads on your video, is they actually send a little bit of royalty to DeBarge or the publishing company automatically. So it's not considered a copyright strike because every time you use it, they get a little money and they're okay with that. I guess it just depends on the artist or the publisher.
What did we get caught on?
I don't remember.
Oh, the Game of Thrones shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, that font for Game of Thrones is completely freeware except for the O with the 2 lines. Yeah,
What?
HBO contacted us and said we had to take our shirt down because we had a shirt that said, what do we say to the Harley Davidson salesman? Not today. And there's a picture of it, an Indian head. And it was the O. That's the only thing they had problems with. The O is trademarked.
Go figure HBO would trademark an O. They probably don't care unless you're making money.
Exactly.
Define making money.
Why is this camera getting darker and darker?
All right, I think I fixed my airbrush again.
Interesting.
How's that ultrasonic cleaner work for your airbrush? Was it any good?
It helped. Yeah. Did Eric just bail?
He said he'd be right back, but
You know how that goes.
yeah, you've heard this before.
All right. I'm done.
I'm gonna be almost done because
Yeah, I'm done too. I did everything I wanted to get done today.
I need a soda.
you need a lot.
I used to have a lot before the marriage.
We can
Wow.
always fix that.
Now
Anytime.
you're supposed to say you have everything you need.
You're
Where's my
funny.
mouse? I lost my mouse. Where's my? Oh, I know where it is. I haven't got that.
Yeah, we just celebrated 99 years together. So
33.
yeah.
33, 11 kids.
– 11 kids, yeah.
I think that's how many we've had in the house.
Who counts?
We got 4 with Celeste alone.
Oh, count the wayward kids.
Yeah, Eric. And you had Luke.
Here he's flipping you off.
We don't. Oh, really?
Well, he doesn't really have a middle finger, so
Isn't you're using his thumb?
yeah.
Giving the bird with his thumb. Okay, that works.
All right, I need to investigate some new primer. What do you use for primer for your airbrush?
Primer.
Yeah, don't you prime any of your parts? Or
I have surface primer from Vallejo.
that's what I'm using. It's constantly jamming up my. Do you thin it out?
This. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's what I have. It's acrylic polyurethane. That's the same thing I've got.
Yeah.
What do you thin it with?
No, just airburst thinner. Just the to me it's just the same stuff.
Oh, all right.
I don't have a bottle handy. I don't think.
Oh,
yeah.
It's Tamiya though.
Just the Vallejo airburst thinner.
How many drops?
Until it's milk. I mean, I always go for I just shake it in the cup until it's like skim milk.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because this stuff, I spray it and it clogs up the whole gun.
Yeah.
And they're telling me I don't have to thin it, but I think they're lying.
Oh no. They say that with all the model air. They'll be like, oh, you don't have to thin any of the model air. They're full of it. I have to thin all of it. And I have to be, I did a thing when I would paint is I would paint and then I would just shoot the air. Well, I use a gun, right? And I would just use air to dry the paint. The problem doing that is that any paint that's on the tip of the needle is going to dry almost instantly and jam up the gun. So it's usually dry tip, not so much the gun is jammed, it's the dry tip. And there's a little trick to that. If you put a little airburst thinner on your fingers, just on the tip of your fingers, and just reach into your gun and just squeeze the paint off the needle, pull the crown off, and then just pinch the paint off the needle, and then I bet you it'll paint fine again. It's just dry tip.
All right. Yeah, wow. I spent more time cleaning the damn gun today than I did painting.
Yeah, no, it's the Vallejo gets dry tip pretty bad. To me, it doesn't nearly as much.
But it paints nice. I will say that if you got to brush it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I guess I got to go to AA Hobby.
Stop saying it like that, please. Oh, what is that? 65. Oh, that looks like a battery. Huh.
Well, I think I'm done for the day, and I'm the only one left that can end the stream. So,
All right.
Have a wonderful evening.
Got my little guide done now for the organ.
let me. I'm gonna see what you guys are up to. Let me jump to Steve real quick here. What in the world is that?
He's going to be an organist. Sitting at the.
It looks like Abraham Lincoln.
He does look a little like Abraham Lincoln, but that's what I did today. Oh, and I started to paint the actual organ. Prime it. That's it.
How about you, Katrina? What do you got done?
Well, I I got my little car painted.
Nice.
Oh,
So your model car and your model car diorama.
Yes.
yeah.
I
Excellent.
just have to let it dry so I can do the grill. And then I did the first part of the shelving unit. I have to grease that up and dirty it up a little bit. Got the tank second coat on. And
So those like welding tanks.
yes. And then I got the little, dial thing finished
Nice.
there. And and the hoses for them, which is when I had my little accident
Excellent.
that go around there. So that was pretty, and the little cart to hold them. And I'm gonna dirty that up too.
Did you
Yeah.
paint the other bottle green or black?
Green. I know it's a
Great.
little darker than I wanted.
Yeah, it's hard to tell because usually they're
Yeah.
Yeah, it
green.
looked black on video.
Yeah, it looks really black.
If you
See
get-
you later, Marcy. She's got to go adult. I hate adulting. Oh, there you can see the green. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have went with the lighter green. I didn't think it was going to come out that dark. But that's about it. Oh, and then I started putting the first coat on the.
Did you decide what color to go with your toolbox?
I decided to go with blue.
Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent. Me, I did Knight Rider and fixed my Johnny 5. So he's sitting here ready to go. Take him to Wonderfest.
Yep.
Yeah. How many invitations do we need?
Well, I mean, how many people you want in the room? You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
I would say if we did like at most 25, that sounded fair enough.
Well, I was leaving
Yeah.
the guest list to you.
You were? Well, I was leaving it to you.
We don't know anyone.
What you call it? Ian said something about I forgot his name.
Thanks, Donnie. Donnie says he loves the Johnny 5. I do too. One of my favorites.
Cold TV Man Shop. That's it.
Oh yeah, I mean, like that. I mean, I can think of there's going to be 5 or 6 of us from HTM, and then Wayne and Phil and Lou.
I'm sure,
and
I don't know. He usually comes. The Lou and all them usually come up with him too, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine it'd be more than 20, 25 at most, and that's just
Yeah,
if
I
we run into
can't.
people there we know.
What do you call it? Interstellar Augie. I mean, if we see him, I'll invite him.
Yeah. People that have set up booths or something like that.
What about your fans?
You think I'll have fans there? Are you kidding?
Why wouldn't you?
I don't know.
You guys are like YouTube sensations.
I don't know those people. I don't want to have a complete strangers wandering around. It'd be weird, wouldn't it?
We're so used to conventions and that happening.
Not
The
that
thing is,
way.
you know how it is. The word gets out, and the next thing you know, there's 100 people in there. You're like, where do all these people come from?
Yeah, I think there may be a little bit of that anyway.
Yeah, but here it is. If you're coming to Wonderfest, let us know,
Yeah. Okay.
and we'll figure it out. All right. Well, that's it for me. Steve has got a white page. I don't know what we're looking at, Steve. We should be looking at you with all your white paint on your shirt.
That's his dad. It's
That's a
what he's eating
piece
on.
of foam board it's a piece of foam board. Yeah, I got it's all down in
Oh.
here.
And you got it all the HTM shirt and everything.
That's what he gets for wearing it. He's not supposed to be wearing it.
Well, you know what'll happen? You'll just make another one, Katrina.
Will I?
Will I ams? Yes, you will.
And I got your calls.
Yep. 2XLT.
Yes.
All right, guys.
All right,
That
see ya.
See
That
ya.
was fun. Everybody wave and do their thing, and
See you in
then
5
we'll get out of
days.
here. Have a good rest of your Sunday, everybody. Thanks for coming. We love having you here, and the chat is good. All right.
Bye.
We'll see you later. Bye.